at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And the home opener is underway. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And a swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pitch misses there. Ball one.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bybee measures 6 feet 2 inches.
Nice
27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Springer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Swung on, belted. Out of here. George Springer takes him deep. It's their second home run of the inning. One down. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2.
That is it. The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And he gets tied up right there.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
In the air, left field, and that will fall. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson. Here comes Torque to the plate. Late with the swing there. Edman off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
No, that missed.
Popped up. Stop. Gets under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
This is Bryson Stott. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. On the ground to first. What a stop. What a play. Inning over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the Detroit catcher, William Contreras. This one in the air, center field. Martinez under it. Takes it in for the out. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that's nice the swing. Ramon. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Strike 2. Swings.
Nice throw,
and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one not close, and it's 1-0. Man at second, and it's 1-1. Snap throw.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, blocked. Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
That one fouled off. On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Riley Green.
The center fielder, Riley Green.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. He got just enough of that one. And there's a foul ball. In the air to left center. Martinez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. McGonigal now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry.
The catcher, David Fry.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one hammered. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. Foul ball there. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Hit in the air, center field. 2 down. Bryson Stock will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first. So
runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Jose Ramirez with a home run the opposite way. Second home run of the inning for him. So 2 down. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth, digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double. That one kicks away from the catcher. The 1-0. In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. 5-3 now.
Next for the Tigers.
So no one on after the sac fly. Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
No, that's up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Terry Carpenter.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, the right.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Now a pop-up on the infield. Montgomery takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-3. Here's George Springer. Out towards right center field. Martinez on the move, and that'll do it. Bottom four, stepping up for the Guardians, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman, number 8, Reed Hoskins.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first.
Up next for the Guardians, the shortstop.
So man aboard. Colson Montgomery digs in now.
Yeehaw!
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 down.
Up next for the Guardians, the catcher, David Fry.
Ball, that's high.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That's the ball.
Upstairs. Runner takes off. On a line, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Angel Martinez. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Stays alive. Lined into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
1 down. And now Spencer Torkelson, 1 for 2.
Torkelson.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Hoskins takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Next for the Tigers, the catcher, William Contreras.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. McGonigal leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the air to left center. Martinez under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Second baseman, right there.
A little bit high, and that's ball 1. The Tigers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
Ramirez.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Green on the run. And that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Colby Allard.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air out to center. It gets down, a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Man at second. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's one away. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Judge over the top. And Judge spoils that one.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the change.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 10-3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Springer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Nope, that's in.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The 10th foul ball of this at bat. I mean, this is pretty special, folks.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
See, he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the awesome.
Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up right side. Stop. Should have this one. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He was all over that one. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So now, with 1 away and a man at 2nd, Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. Strike 2. Out to short. McGonigal slings to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
0-1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Up the middle, McGonigal whips it to first on the run. In time, got him, and that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes.
Now
Pitching change here, Hunter Gaddis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Contreras at the plate now as he chases after that one. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry.
That's a ball.
That one found hard the other way.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, but he beats it out.
Hey.
And the leadoff man is on with an in. Single. They turn things over to the southpaw, Brooks Raley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Ball.
Raley in his 7th season, 37 years young, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 10-4.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Bryson Stott. Line drive, base hit. Coming home, he boots it. He will score. It's now 10-5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. 1 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Kyle Finnegan on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And here is Hoskins.
For the Guardians, the first baseman, number 8, Reed Hoskins.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
And the 1-0. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Ball.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, number 39.
McKinstry. Now pitching for the Guardians, number 29.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Takes it in for the out.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's the ball.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. 2 outs, runner at first. Riley Green now at the plate. Swings and misses. And we're back. Leading off, number 12.
The shortstop, Montgomery.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Springer moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either with the way these guys are. Hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Naylor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Next offering is fouled back. The Guardians down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 0-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holton. He's into the game with the bases empty.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Brings it in. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hit. New arm out of the bullpen, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bounce to the left side, and that one handled. Whips it across. Now one gone in the 9th. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Torkelson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2. There goes the runner. And that's the strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson.
Going one.
Ball. No, that's out.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And here's a 3-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Up next for the Guardians, the third baseman.
And there's a foul ball. Fought off foul. That one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there at 110 miles per hour on the
runner on the go.
You got it.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
McGonigal slings to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Suzuki in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The Guardians with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Booyah! The 2-run shot, and we are all tied up. Stepping up for the Guardians, Michael Busch. Tap foul at the plate. Trying to send this to extra innings. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extra. On to extra innings. Now here's the Detroit catcher, William Contreras.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Nice try, swinging.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And it's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Nice try. High knee past him. That's a strikeout. So up next, Kerry. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. Judge comes up empty there.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him
Nice
swinging.
try,
It's a
Ramon.
strikeout. They miss a big. And we're back. And down to shortstop, number 12.
The shortstop, Montgomery.
Bunted back towards the mound. Not in time.
Hey.
He's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Springer under this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Guardians walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in. But he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar, vicioso me volví adicto a ganar, tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder, 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar, si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural, me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer, si cobro no todo vamos a cobrar, estuve abajo me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la